Okay, here we are. Haven't done one of these for a while. Hi, I'm Jim Batt. I'm one of the devs on Spies and Soldiers, and I'm here with.
It's me. I'm Lewis Van Slageren. I'm one of the programmers on Spies and Soldiers.
And we're just going to play a bit of the new campaign mode we've been working on. So I think Lewis is the one at the controls, so let's kick off our campaign game.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, these load in
The
so quick.
Throne of the New Strawberry. I'm into it. Let's go.
All right. We've got some claimants.
So they all start with different loadouts. I think
I'm
I
so
would
keen
go-
on the spies,
Yeah,
but
Lilanisi, I think, is the way to go because we don't need the farms and we need more spies here.
and plus
the
then
way
we
to
can
go.
be compassionate and loyal. Like that sounds like a good time.
Which claimant will you put on the throne? Hungry for power, easily led. Let's go.
Woo!
Now we're up against a rival advisor who's picked Ammonian the Gore. Now these are the 3 crowns we're going to have to collect in order to take the throne. So the idea here is that there's 3 neutral factions in the game who haven't sworn loyalty yet to which one of these claimants. And once those 3 factions have been swayed to join one side or the other, then the actual war for the throne will begin.
Yeah, let's go.
The realm takes shape. Okay, so these are core stats that happen in the campaign mode. So the campaign mode has 2 kind of things going on. There's conflicts, which is like battles that you go and fight, and there's events. And a lot of the events rotate around this idea of these different attributes. So that'll like gate certain events you can do, or like different options that you have and stuff like that. So let's go with influence, I think.
I think that's a great idea.
The arts of intrigue. So this is basically just giving you a little heads up about the particular stat that because you choose one of those to start with. So each game you can choose to start with a bonus in one attribute or another. Just gives you a little bit of a head start. And one of the key things with them is that if you ever get too much of it, like it's good to have some secrets or some influence. If you have too much of that thing, then the world will kind of move against you. Okay, so what's popped up here? These are the 3 neutral factions. And now you can click on those little regions where the crowns are. That's where the neutral factions are. So we've got House Golden Sapling, Ancestral Rulers of Castle Wainswich. So they're currently independent. That's where the Crown of Whispers is. And then House Jura. So they've got the Crown of Conquest. And then the last one is House Lothard, Wardens of Clazomina. So they've got the Turnip Crown. Now, a few things to explain what we've got here. So on the bottom left is our claimant that we picked and our tokens which represent our units. And then on the right hand side is the rival that we're up against.
So we're starting down in the bottom here where the orange little patch is. And what we can do is we can send these spies over to create opportunities.
Yeah, so basically if you select a spy, any regions that you control or neighboring regions, if you see that eye icon, that means it's going to activate your spy network there. So that'll add a card to the deck, an event card, which will give you opportunities when it pops up. So this is activating the network in that town. Yep. So streetwise opportunity, so that means that that's going to go into our deck, and when that pops up, we'll be able to take actions from that.
All right, I'm going to send a soldier over to this next to our starting area. We've got a little region that we can send our soldier to.
And then let's use our last spy to show off how these events work. And so that's up on the what we call the timeline. So there'll be events and things keep getting placed up there.
At the moment, it's just the one, so I'm just going to click on that to send them to that opportunity. Let's see what happens.
So yeah, now this basically triggers the event, exhausts your spy, and you get to choose some options here. So there's only 2 options at the moment here, which is that you can make connections, so you can try and establish more influence in the castle, or you could start a conflict, so you can kind of get around the fact that you don't really have the right to start conflicts. So probably I would say making connections is a good way to go, yeah. We're all out of actions, so pretty much ready to end the round.
Well, we get to seize that territory that we sent the order for. That's pretty cool. Our claimant down here is telling us to occupy Hingdonton. We've got their claimant.
So there's a bit flying around here. So basically both our claimants made claims on neighboring regions. So they've started fights, battles that we can go and do. And now we're on to turn 2.
Yeah, that's the one that we added on the first turn, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, so this is our spy network is activated. Yeah. So now these are the kind of opportunities that you get to do if your spy has found opportunities in a city. So you can recruit new spies. If you had some secrets, you could spend them to train up your spy. You can listen to get secrets, or you can work in the shadows. So that's preparing to take actions in the shadow war. That's a whole, basically that starts a project clock, a scheme. And when the scheme is completed, you get to do things like assassinations, or it's basically messing with the other people's spy game. But for now, I think you're right. Probably grab secrets. Probably with it.
So with whispers of things thought unheard. Well, usually when I go to a conflict, so for instance this raid, I would want to take a spy and a soldier with me.
Let's go. I think just send both our guys.
Let's send it. All right.
So then this is triggering what we call a conflict, which is basically a little zoomed in mini map. So we take a part of the big map there that in normal Spies and Soldiers you just play across the whole map the whole time. This is loaded into just this tiny little raid section of the map, and now you play a little scaled down version of a normal Spies and Soldiers game.
So we can see where our opponent's starting. It's on this green region over here. So we've got this castle here. They're starting in just a random...
We only need to get one more castle at this point, right? So
yeah,
pretty much just a race to get that castle.
Yeah, and we've got the level 2 spy with us, which is going to be higher level than theirs, which is great. So I think we can just send our soldier and our spy together towards Dodon Pass, and then if they also move towards that, we should win that fight. So I'm just going to commit orders here. We can bank the leftover action point. Which is pretty cool. We can see what the AI has done. Excellent. Oh, we can see where their spy is moving to. So we can see spies at a lower level than our spies, which gives us a little bit of visibility into it. That advantage of taking a high-level spy with us. Alright, I'm going to continue with this plan down to Dodon Pass. And if they move their soldiers in... Oh, these were the militia. And if we took militia in, we would have a disadvantage like that as well. I am a little bit nervous about their spy, though, because I think they're going to neutralize our castle. But we'll have to see. On the next turn. Oh, we might not even need to worry about that.
So we'll just be able to chance them.
Yeah, we've moved our soldier in. They've moved their soldier in. We get to see the outcome of this battle now. So we're equal on combat strength, and then because we've got a spy, that's turned the tide of battle in our favor. That's one of the tiebreakers we've got in Spies and Soldiers. So we get rid of their soldiers, and now they have no soldiers left, which means that we just win the game outright. Which is great for us. Too easy.
But that's the thing with the raids, is often because they're very small, they're supposed to be quite fast. So sometimes you get locked in a bit of a puzzle, but for the most part, they resolve pretty quickly, yeah. Okay, cool. Victory. So now we've managed to win that one particular conflict. We're back here, and we're able to see that we have now controlled that region.
Victory is sweet. So we're all out of actions that we can do. We have a new spy, though. That's really cool. I'm going to hit next round.
So we got that from that city that we conquered.
Cool.
So their rival scheme has happened. So that the rival scheme was recruiting more spies. So they've been out there recruiting. So that's good.
They also get renown. So their spy gets a little bit more experience, their captain.
Yeah, and when they get it, they won that conflict by default, and they also gain renown for that. So when they get 3 renown, they will promote someone else as a captain, or if there's no one to promote, then they get another boon themselves. The captains have boons, little special modifiers that help them in the battles.
They can really run away too. All
right, so this one is they're doing a raid on the. I think here's my plan. I think a fast track to get a crown is if we go into this fight, we know that the neutral faction is in there, House of Golden Sapling, and they have the Crown of Whispers. And if we go into this fight and manage to make an alliance with them, if we can win the fight and make an alliance in the conflict. So at this point, what we can do is we're going to send some spies. So we're sending multiple spies. and we'll hire local militia. So basically now we're going to raise a local militia, so we'll just get some soldiers. When the spies get there, they will basically hustle up some, inexperienced troops to help us.
Let's use some influence that we got.
So yeah, I think we use the influence there. Now this is another thing, because we sent 2 spies to this conflict, we can do a special move called infiltrate, which is we can use one of our attributes to send one of the spies, the extra spies, ahead of the main force to infiltrate the castles and stuff, which can be very critical when you're attacking enemy forces where they might control most of the castles already.
Yeah, let's start some unrest, because unrest can be useful as well. We can do things with that.
Yeah, you can exploit unrest, but also it's basically representing that the populace is becoming unsettled by the fact that you're, running around causing these troubles.
A little bit of unrest is maybe useful in this campaign game.
If you're a spy, unrest is very helpful. You can use it to cause all kinds of trouble.
Oh, there's our little infiltrate. So we get a spy right on their castle, on the neutral
we
faction.
infiltrated ahead, which was great in this case, all part of the plan, because we can now, if you're on a neutral faction castle, so that castle's not controlled by anyone, either player, but you can take an influence order. So if you select that spy, and then you can place an influence order here now, and that costs 2 action points, and that means that we're basically starting to try and form an alliance with this neutral faction.
Yeah. All right. In the meantime, we've got 1 action point left.
Yeah, and we have to make sure that they don't go and conquer that castle before we make friends with them. So that's all part of the plan.
So, I'm a little bit nervous to move our soldier out of the way, and I kind of want to keep our spy here so that we can claim the city.
We only have 1 action point because the influence is expensive.
So I think we're going to bank an action point.
Yep, that makes sense. Yep. So now, see what they're up to. Because the only castle that there is to be taken is the neutral faction, so they basically are going to go up and start getting ready to attack it. This could be bad. We might have 1 turn up our sleeve, I think.
1 turn, alright. How about we move our spy to the north?
Yeah.
Will they block our... So, will they block our influence order? No.
I don't think so.
I think they're going to go for the city.
Yeah, they
potentially.
Might. Yep. They might not. Well, they don't know that we've infiltrated, so they might not, because they can't see our spy. So they might not have.
We now have 1 action point left again, and I'm going to do recruit spy.
Makes sense. Yep. And we do know that they took that farm in the bottom right there too, so they're going to be now able to build more soldiers. They've got a castle. They're definitely going to put the pressure on a little bit, I think.
Oh, they've moved
they're
back.
defending.
That's good for us. And they've moved to the north to get Pontum Camp.
Yeah. But they've now got more action points, more soldiers, and have consolidated, probably getting ready to attack, I think. But
in the
you can see
meantime,
here, we've made friends. So this is Knight Burchard of the Lovers of Burchard. They hate the woods, so they get a penalty in forests. Every captain will have a boon and a bane. Their boon is farmland defenders, so they get a bonus in farmlands, and they get a penalty in the woods.
Which we don't have much of, but on other maps that'll be really useful.
We are now allied with them, so if we can now win this game, they will pledge their crown to our claim.
I'm going to send my level 2 spy to Pontum Camp, because I think that's going to take it off them before they can train up their spy.
And what about maybe sending our soldier down to that farm and taking... If we can take that farm off them, that'll break their ability to... But we want to leave that guy needs to protect the castle.
We want to let that guy protect... Alright, we'll move our soldier down there, over across, and we'll take a spy with us in case they want to send someone. What have they got? So they've got Code of Honor. Soldiers have a bonus combat strength when fighting without any friendly spies in the region. That's a little bit risky. If they send that soldier, we might be a little bit in trouble, but I think they're going to be going for the neutral faction castle.
Probably. So, now, the challenging thing with the neutral factions is that you can't... You're basically allied with them, but you don't have control over them. So you get the control of the captain, who swears loyalty, but you can't train soldiers in their castle. You can't move your soldiers into their castle. You can't take over militarily. So it can be a bit tricky to defend the alliances sometimes if they're not already in a strong position.
Definitely. So we've taken the city off them, which is great. I'm going to put a cheeky assassinate order in there. They might evade this assassinate, which means they spend extra action points to move before we can assassinate them. But if they do that, we know that... Are
we going to try and take that farm?
Yeah.
They might protect it. It's hard to know.
They might protect it. I'm a little bit nervous.
We need to take this castle. What's the plan for taking this castle?
Well, I think we need to meet up with our soldiers to the north, and we can attack from 2 regions at once.
Oh, yeah.
Do
we need to actually just bring our big spy down?
Well...
they don't have... We know that's their only small spy, so we can use our little spies.
I think we send our spy up here. If they leave their castle undefended, that will give us the win. I think we move our soldier into the mountains, because I'm a little bit nervous if we go for that.
We've got so many action points. Yep, sounds good. Soldier plan.
So many action points. Alright. And in the meantime, do you reckon just bank more action points? Let's go.
Yeah, because we're going to need to move some mountain moving, I think, potentially.
Alright, see what we got. Alright, so they've evaded, which is great. Oh, good thing we didn't attack their castle. Okay. Let's make some moves. We're going to move both soldiers in here, and I'm going to take a spy with us.
No, don't leave that one into open castle gates and take the one from the neutral faction, right?
Yeah. Well... Yeah, okay.
Or you're worried that will get split? Yeah, they might neutralize it. Yeah, maybe.
But I think it'll take a turn.
No,
if they neutralize it, they would neutralize it.
I don't know if they neutralize it or not, so let's not risk it. Partly because it might be buggy.
You know what? More spies. The answer to the question is always more spies. What if we take this one down here? And I'm going to move this captain... Do you reckon into the one region? I'm nervous that they're just going to swamp us. We'll give it a go. These skirmishes... it's not the end of the world if you lose them. So we can take a few risks.
This is our crown friend. We want to try and impress them. Uh-oh. Hey,
okay. So they're fighting without a spy, which means they're worth 2 combat strength.
Yep, so they've got the...
Which we match as well.
Code of honor, and then... But we've got 2 soldiers, so we took their captain out. That's good. That actually should flow through to the campaign. They should have lost them in the campaign now as well. Mostly when units die in the regions, it doesn't really matter, but the captains get demoted, basically.
Alright, I'm just gonna... Oh, I can't... We can only take 1 soldier with us because we don't have enough supply to take 2 soldiers.
Yeah, but got that farm. Anyway, we'll be
1
fine.
will be enough. Alright, let's go. So we've got an open castle gates. What that will do is that will reduce the bonus that they get from the castle. Essentially, we've sent someone ahead to open up the gates for us. So if everything goes according to plan...
Right, so it's equal strength, but they've got the castle, so it's higher, but then our spy opens the gates and sabotages. Now it's equal again, which means that now the spy turns the tide in our favor. And we win. It's a classic.
And again, they're out of soldiers, so we're just going to win. Which is great. Don't even need to wait my 2 turns.
Seize the lands. Now, hopefully that means that we've allied with one of the core neutral factions who should now be very persuaded to join
But
our
Jim,
team.
what if I want to betray them?
Don't betray them.
I want to betray the alliance. Alright. Well, alright.
Forge the alliance. Forge it.
I'll be nice. Next time I play the campaign,
so
I'm
as
gonna
you can
betray
see
them.
here, we've got the castle as an alliance, and we get their captain has come with us as a pledge of loyalty. And you can see down there on the Crown of Whispers, they've pledged their Crown of Whispers to us, which means we don't have it yet. They've basically said, hey, if you can prove yourself worthy by meeting the conditions that the Crown has, so in this case we need to gather enough secrets to claim it, then they will, give up, we can claim the crown. At the moment, if someone else went and conquered them, or if we took too long and they became unimpressed with our worthiness, or if we broke that alliance by doing something foolish, then the crown would be taken. They would unpledge the crown. It would go back to being neutral faction.
So
sort
because
of
we're
two
going to need
stages to getting the crown. So yeah, we're going to need secrets now.
Yeah. So I'm going to send. We've got a couple of events up here. I can't do anything about the rival spy one because we don't have a level 2 spy to deal with that. But
where's Egreston? Is that that's a city?
It's a city. We could get a like a secret from there if we wanted.
From there.
I actually want to send this spy to like make more opportunities in cities though, so that next turn we can get 2 secrets in one go. Because this will still be here next round.
Yeah, sounds good.
So I'm going to send that there. We're going to make some more opportunities for ourselves. It's really important you kind of keep
activate
that
spy networks. Yeah, got to keep your ears to the ground.
And let's go next round. Oh.
Okay, this is
Great.
good though. So we've advanced our project, so we've gained some influence. So that was that project clock that that spy was working away on. So that's good. All the timeline things tick down. That's expired. So they gained renown as well. So they're getting ready to level up.
They're also
another conflict. And the 2 conflicts. The claimants are very keen to have some fights. Okay, now this Crown of Whispers event up there is basically we've got 4 turns to try before the court of that neutral faction starts getting a bit, unsure that we've really got it in us. So we've got to get a move on to get these.
All right, well, let's do it.
Secrets. So,
I'm going to send a spy to this opportunity. We're going to grab some secrets.
Listen for secrets. Soft whispers of things thought unheard. Okay.
No, I was hoping for the other.
Oh no, the unrest. This is the unrest from when we caused some trouble earlier by rousing militia in a undiplomatic fashion.
Is there a chance to exploit this unrest for secrets?
Probably. I would send you a big guy. Send a big guy.
All right.
That might unlock some hidden things. And now you can. So here you can like try and just calm things down. Send your spy to calm things down, or you can exploit the situation. Which we're going to exploit it because
we're going to exploit it.
Okay, so you see an uprising got added to the deck. So yeah, I'm sure that won't.
Don't worry about the uprising. It's fine. This is fine.
I think go infiltrate.
Yeah. Let's gain some stats. We want secrets.
We can get secrets here as well. So we've infiltrated.
Soft whispers of things thought unheard. Let's go. That's 3 secrets. Now,
you can see down there on our stats on all the little cards at the bottom are little notes about our stats. So we now have a critical amount of secrets, which should be enough to claim that crown.
Yeah, I'm going to do it with our level 1 spy
left. Killer Lena Bell.
We're all in.
So now...
Here we go.
Claim the crown. Claim the crown of whispers for Linithriel. That's our claimant. Secrets spent to advance projects are twice as effective. So the thing with the crowns is that once you actually claim them, they all have like a special power that kicks off. So this one makes secrets even basically worth twice as much when we use them for advancing projects.
That's huge.
Which can basically gives us a huge boost in the spy game. So now claim the crown. Spend our secrets. There's our little Crown of Whispers icon.
Excellent. We lost a critical amount of secrets, though. Very expensive.
We had to, tip our hand. Okay.
Oh, we get to
now,
forge your
because
new
this
house?
is the first crown that we've had, so at this point you're offered a choice. So because we got a crown by allying with them, we could actually join that house, and basically, if we win this game, they'll be a member of House Golden Sapling, or we can form a new house in our claimant's own name.
I reckon House Golden Sapling is a really cool name, and I kind of want that.
And they also have the Farmland Defenders, which it's nice. So that's the boon that house will give us. And then at the very end of the game, if you win and put this claimant on the throne, you basically unlock an alliance with that faction. And so in future games, you can take them as an ally and effectively get a captain from that house. So making this choice here not only helps you in this game, but it's also what you will end up unlocking. If you
Golden Sapling, let's go!
And there's our little captain. Oh, they already...
And they're already asking for assistance.
I mean, they are right next to the enemy and very far away from us, so they are definitely in trouble. And as you can see on our claimant down there, we now have the little crown.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I think we'll leave it there. We just wanted to give you a little heads up on what the campaign's like and play a little bit. And as you can see, there's a lot of different ways that all can combine in different things can go south in all kinds of different ways. You can be like overwhelmed with unrest, or you can dig into the war in the shadows and start like taking down their spies and get all sucked into that, or you can just like try and dominate the map by winning lots of conflicts and ignore the crowns and let the AI go for the crowns. So each time you play, the crowns that are selected are different, the maps are different, the starting attributes that you start with can be different. So it all is, there's a lot of variety, and this is just kind of our early days of the campaign. That's like getting the core loop in there and the core stuff, but the way it's being built is there's a lot of opportunity for us to write more events and make more crowns and just add more content to it. So let's maybe just load back to the main screen, and I think we'll leave it there for now. But feel free to grab the demo that's up on our Steam page. Give us a wish list if this looks interesting. The demo has all of the different game modes. It's just limited how many times you can play them, other than the match friend code. We figure if you bring someone else to play in the game as well, then you can play as much as you want.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking a look, and join the Discord. Come say hi.